You train hard. You watch football constantly. You know more about the game than most of your teammates. So why do you still feel average every single match? What if I told you the problem was never your skill, it was your position? Here's what nobody tells young players. Playing badly is usually not a skill problem. It's a fit problem. You can have good technique, good fitness, good football brain, and still look average because you're being asked to do a job your habits were never built for. A player who thinks fast but is forced to grind through 90 minutes in a defensive role will look sluggish. A player who loves contact and physical duels but is stuck out wide trying to dribble will look clumsy. It's not that you're bad, it's that the role and your natural instincts are fighting each other every single match. Now, your body gives you clues about where you might fit to. I'll mention body type in each profile coming up, but let me say this once, clearly, so you don't hear it 4 times. Body type is a clue, not a rule. Plenty of great players don't match the ideal build for their position at all. What matters most is whether your instincts match the role. Body type just tells you where to start looking. So today, I'm going to break down 4 position profiles. Not just formations, actual traits, feelings, and body cues. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which one sounds like you, and more importantly, you'll know what it feels like when you're in the wrong one. Stay with me till the end, because I'll also give you a real way to test this, not just a guess. Let's start with mindset, because this one is about hunger for space. If you make fast decisions, love one-on-one duels, and feel most alive with room to run into, this role already fits how you think. Picture this. The ball comes to you wide, a defender is tight in front of you, one-on-one. If that moment makes you feel electricity, like you already know 3 ways to beat him, you're probably built for this role. Now here's what it feels like when this position is wrong for you. You get the ball wide, but you feel trapped instead of dangerous. You hesitate before taking players on. You'd rather pass it back inside than commit to the duel. That hesitation isn't nerves. It's often a sign the role doesn't match your instincts. Physically, if you have a V-shaped frame, broader shoulders, narrower hips, a leaner lower half, you're often built for speed and quick direction change, which suits the repeated sprints this position demands more than physical battles. Comment V if that's your body type, or comment your actual shape. Let's see how many of you match this. Now let's flip the entry point, because this one usually shows up as a specific frustration, not a physical trait. If you constantly feel like you're doing more running than everyone else, but somehow still not enough, that's often the first sign you're a central midfielder, whether you've realized it yet or not. This role isn't about explosive moments. It's about controlling the rhythm of the whole game. If you feel calm on the ball under pressure, if you'd rather dictate tempo than make a flashy run, your mindset already fits, before your body even matters. Here's what it feels like when this position is wrong for you. You feel constantly out of position, always arriving a second late to support play, always working hard, but never actually controlling anything. That exhausting, invisible effort, running everywhere but influencing nothing, is a strong sign the role is fighting you. Physically, midfielders don't need to be tall or heavy. What matters more is balance, stamina, and comfort on both feet, so your passing quality doesn't drop even in the 90th minute. Comment engine if you feel like you control the game more than you finish it. Now before the next one, this is where most players actually get trapped. A lot of you watching right now are forcing yourselves into a position because it looks impressive, or because a coach put you there once, and nobody questioned it since. The next profile is the one people misjudge the most. Let's open this one with a scenario, because this role reveals itself in a single moment more than any other. Picture this. A striker is running in behind, one-on-one with you, ball bouncing between you both. If your instinct is to stand tall, read the bounce, and win the physical contest without panic, that instinct is rare, and it's exactly what this role is built on. If you're naturally taller, or you feel most comfortable using your body to win physical battles rather than dribbling past players, this role may already suit you more than you think. Here's what it feels like when this position is wrong for you. You feel anxious every time the ball is played in behind. You react late instead of reading the danger early. Duels feel like risk instead of control. If defending feels like survival rather than authority, that's often the clearest sign this role doesn't match your natural pace. Centre-backs benefit from height and body mass for aerial duels and crosses. Those smaller, mobile centre-backs succeed too. especially in faster systems built around recovery speed rather than size. Comment wall if you'd rather stop a striker than dribble past one. Let's open this one with the moment that defines the entire role. You get one real chance, maybe two. That's it for 90 minutes. If the thought of that doesn't scare you, if you'd rather live for that one moment than touch the ball 50 times in midfield, you already think like a striker. If you have a lighter frame with strong acceleration, someone who explodes into space in short bursts rather than sustaining long distance running, this role often fits your physical profile too. Here's what it feels like when this position is wrong for you. You touch the ball constantly, but you freeze the moment a real chance appears. You feel more comfortable creating for others than finishing yourself. Missing a chance feels like failure instead of just part of the job. If that pressure feels heavier than exciting, the role may be asking something your mindset isn't built to carry yet. Mentally, comfort with missing and instantly resetting for the next chance matters just as much as pace and finishing. Comment finisher if you live for that one moment in the box. So by now, one of these probably sounds like you, maybe two. Here's what I want you to do next. Don't just decide in your head and move on. For your next 3 matches or training sessions, actually play the position you think fits. Not for a 5-minute cameo, properly for a full session or a full game. Then ask yourself 3 questions afterward. First, did you feel frustrated or did you feel free? Second, did the role fight your natural instincts or work with them? Third, were your best moments happening because of the position or in spite of it? Most players quit on themselves or blame their attitude before they've ever tested whether the role was simply wrong. Give it 3 honest tries, answer those 3 questions, and you'll know far more than any guess could tell you. You were never bad at football. You were just being measured in a role that was never built for the way you think and move. That difference matters more than most players ever realize, because effort without fit just feels like frustration, no matter how hard you work. Find your fit, and the same energy you've already been putting in for years suddenly starts looking completely different on the pitch. Sharper, calmer, more natural. This isn't about talent you don't have. It's about a role you haven't tried yet. Go find your fit. If this helped you see yourself differently, tell me below your real position and the one I described. Did they match? Or did I just describe someone you didn't expect?